Singing tip number 3 is find the sweet spot between speaking on pitch and crying on pitch. To give you some perspective, here are a few examples of singers who either lean crying on pitch or lean speaking on pitch or have a very well-rounded and balanced where it's right in the sweet spot down the middle. So singers who lean speaking on pitch, where they have a very conversational, speech-like quality, you have Bob Dylan, John Mayer, Billie Eilish, and you hear this quality especially in indie pop and folk with artists like Phoebe Bridgers and Clairo are two that come to mind. Now singers who lean crying on pitch, where they have this kind of cry quality, and they rely on that, and that's a staple of their sound. Singers like Madonna, Michael Jackson, The Weeknd, Carrie Underwood, and James Blake are a few singers that come to mind. And finally, singers who are just smack dab in the middle. A few that came to mind are Stevie Wonder, Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey, and Bon Iver. Now this isn't a one-size-fits-all. Depending on the style, the genre, the song, and depending on who you are as a personality and as an artist, and what the feeling of your music is like, that'll help inform as to, do you want to be more speech-like, do you want to be more cry-like, or do you want to be right down the middle? Where are you on that spectrum? Because there's not a right or wrong answer, but there is a right or wrong answer, perhaps, if it's focused individually on you. So you need to figure out kind of where that balance is. And to give you an example, let me once again grab my guitar and let me use a different song this time. So this is my song Satellite. It's like flickering light. Now if I was doing this and I was focusing on just speaking on pitch, that would be flickering light, my satellite, my satellite. Or maybe, right? Or if I was focusing on crying on pitch, be flickering light, my satellite, my satellite. Or maybe, right? For me, I usually want to try to really find that middle ground, find that sweet spot. So, flickering light, my satellite, my satellite. Or maybe she's a thorn in my side, my kryptonite, my kryptonite. I don't know how to fight this, 'cause I'm usually all in, right? So that is an example of where you want to experiment and see, do you want to lean more towards speaking? Do you want to lean more towards crying? Or do you want to find the sweet spot right in the middle? That's something that you'll have to answer for yourself. I can't answer that for you. But I think a great way to get some clarity on what might be the best approach is to really listen intently on to singers that are in a very similar genre or in the same genre as you and your influences and your inspirations. Pay attention to how much of that cry quality they use versus how much of a speech-like quality they use. Where are they on that spectrum? And then let that inform you as to how much cry, how much speech, and then obviously just experiment. Record yourself, see what works, see what doesn't, and you'll obviously vary this depending on the song as well. But this is a crucial thing. Like Michael Jackson wouldn't be Michael Jackson if he didn't really lean into that cry. And John Mayer and Bob Dylan, they wouldn't be who they are if they didn't lean into that conversational style. So don't overlook this. Find the balance between speaking on pitch and crying on pitch.